What's up, y'all? We back with another video. But today's a little bit different though. Today we're gonna be talking about how I got scammed, aka finessed, by a underground rapper. I guess you could call him a somewhat famous rapper, Xanman. I don't know if y'all hip. I'm gonna be talking today about how he lightweight finessed me. If y'all new to the channel, y'all know what I do. Y'all know I post beats every day to the channel. Just make sure y'all drop a like and subscribe down below. Oh, and if I look a little cross-eyed, it's because I ain't got my glasses in, or I ain't got my glasses on, I ain't got no contacts in. Look a little cockeyed, but you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get into it, you know what I mean? Let's talk about how I got scammed by Xanman. Almost, kinda, sorta. Yes and no. It started off with me hitting up, I was on Instagram, and I had saw like an advertisement, and I noticed that it was Xanman, right? And I noticed in the advertisement, it's like him doing like this. I'll be sure to show the picture, but it was like him doing like this. And so like I was low-key like flaming him for real. You know what I'm saying? Like basically I sent him a message and I was just like, bro, these are not your real hands. Like, why did they Photoshop you on a fake body? Like I was flaming him for real. You know what I'm saying? Like little hands, big body, head ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and by my surprise, he actually had DM'd me back on the gram. And he left me like a voice note. I was actually at work at the time, so like it really had caught me off guard. I was in the middle of talking to my coworker, and then next thing I know, I had a message from Xanman. He had messaged me back, basically saying that he was like, "Nah, bro, these are my actual hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are my hands or whatever." So he was like laughing at her for real or whatever. So basically, long story short, me and him, you know, we chit-chatting it up in the DMs. We laughing and shit. I basically hit him with the, well, yo, let me send you some beats. What's up? Let me get a placement. You know what I'm saying? Put me on. Talking to the source, right? This is what they say. This is networking, right? So then, probably about an hour go by. Sent me a message. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call you later. We're gonna talk business." So you know, I'm like, yeah. I'm in my bag. I'm on my young producer shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm in my bag. Like, yeah, we finna get you this money. We got a whole lot of money. No, but for real though, you know, I was just trying to do my due diligence as a producer, get into the bread, you know what I'm saying, networking with these underground dudes that could potentially blow up, you know what I'm saying, doing my due diligence, same stuff that we talk about in our tutorials. So, I'm talking or whatever, and then he basically was like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna call you. So then, he probably called me like, say about an hour and a half after he said that, called me, we chopping it up and shit on the phone, you know what I'm saying, and it really was him. I could tell by the voice, like, I'm like, this ain't no AI shit, like, this just really him. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell I was a fan of the music. So I'm listening and shit. I'm like, you know, we talking. He basically like, yeah, you know, I'm going to run you a deal on a beat placement, which really should have been the first red flag for me, for real. But, you know, prior to me having any placement. So I really didn't know how that shit went down for real. I didn't know how to do it, or I didn't know the process of getting placements, if that makes sense. Basically, he hit me with a price. We talking up, he said, you know, like, I'll get you a little beat placement, whatever, like, you know, what's your budget, blah, 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 blah. We talking. And so basically, I didn't really know what to say. Like, I knew what I had charged for, like, or what I would ask people for, or what people would hit me with for, like, you know, like, maybe like beat packs or loops, or, you know, along them lines. So, you know, I'm hitting them, I'm like, well, the most I ever done paid for some loops was, you know, a couple $100. And so then basically I told him, like, I'm like, you know, I got like 400 on it. I could give you 400 or whatever. And so he like, you know, for this, usually I do it for like a band, for like a beat placement, but you know, man, I fuck with you, bro. So, you know, I'm gonna put you on, da 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 da. So we basically ended up, you know, politicking and negotiating, and we had came down to a price. So we settled for the 400. But I told him, like, I was like, look, I'm gonna have to get it to you next Friday. And so like, he was like, all right, yeah, that's cool. And then I'm like, all right, bet. So we gonna tap in then. But then like the next message, he'd be like, well, so when you gonna send the bread? Next Friday. Like we had talked about it, you know what I'm saying? So basically he was like, all right, cool. Like it was like, all right, we just said that. We just established that. Like, I'm gonna send it to you next Friday. But whole time though, he was like, yeah, I'm finna go to the stool tonight. So, you know, like low-key trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a car salesman. Like he like, yeah, bro, you know, just basically send it to me. I'll get it to you, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna send you a verse tonight, da 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 this, da 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 that. So, you know, I damn near was like, all right, bet. I folded for real. I'm like, so I sent them half. I was like, all right, bet. Well, I'm gonna send you half, and then I'll send you. I was gonna send you like a pack of like 6 beats. I'm like, bet. I'll send you half, and then I'll send you 3 beats. He said, all right, bet. We gonna tap in. So I shot him the bread, and then he was like, yeah, all right, I'm about to. He's like, I just got to the studio. I'm about to tap in now. I'm finna send you a snippet before the end of the night. I said, all right, cool. And basically, like, you know, the night go by or whatever. So then I let like a day go by, then like another 2 days go by, and then I think I hit him up like that third day, like, you know, like, yo, what's up? Like, where's the snippet? Blah, 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 blah. And so, you know, at this point, like, it's damn near like, it's time for me to almost go down again anyway, because, you know, I was like, well, I'm gonna pay him this bread come Friday, right? So, I mean, at this point, it's been at least 3 days, so I hit him up. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's looking up, it's doing good. You know, he's basically telling me, like, yeah, you know, it's good. We tapped in. Yeah, I fuck with your beats, this and that, da 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 da. So I said, all right, yeah, bet. We gonna rock. And he was just basically, and he asked me again, when you gonna send the rest of the bread? So I'm just like, at this point, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he's trying to hint to the fact that he's like, I'm not gonna send you no work or no snippets until you shoot me the bread. You know, hook, line, and sinker again. And meanwhile, I'm so thirsty for fucking placements that whole time, our conversation went a little something like this. Yeah, man, when you gonna give me that bread? You know what I'm saying, man? oh, Xanman, if there's anything that I would do, I would make sure that I send you the bread because I would love for you to rap on my beat. Yeah. Anyway, nigga, when you gonna make sure you send that bread to me, nigga? Because you know I gotta get these purses. I gotta drop. Well, you know, I said that we had agreed on Friday. Yeah, nigga. But I know, but I need that shit like now, like tonight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, nigga, because I need this shit like right now. So like, you know what I'm saying? He low key like pressuring me for real. But it's like, you know, I'm like, you know, he an artist, man. He on the way up. He working. He in the studio right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. So like, you know, we tap in or whatever. But at this point, like, I'm kind of getting like a little bit of a fishy feeling because I'm just like, okay, what if he's just not dropping on the song? Because at this point, after we had talked on the phone, I gave him like another couple of days, or I gave him till that Friday, so it was at least another 3-4 days that gone by. And so like, you know, we talking on the phone or whatever. I tried calling him at the studio, and basically he was just like, he ends up sending me a text like, yo, I'm at the studio right now, I'm busy, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and I was like, hey, I was just about to send you the rest of that bread or whatever. So then, like, he started acting weird. Like, look, he started acting like different. Like his demeanor had like changed. He was like, oh yeah, like send me the bread, and then I'll make sure I send you the verse and this and that. But then, like, you know, I was questioning because I was like, well, you know, you had said that the last time you ain't never sent me the verse. And so, like, basically he was like, what you want, like a snippet or something? I'm like, well, yeah, you said you was gonna send me a snippet. So at this point, I want to hear what you made. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see how you fuck with them beats. And if not, I was like, I'll send some more. Like, you know, me trying to be like a good producer type shit. So basically, long story short, he ended up being like, you know, well, send the rest of the bread and I got you. And so I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah, I'm not about to send you no more bread. Like, basically, I had stood on that. Like, because my whole thing was just like, bro, you ain't never saying what you said that you was gonna send. And I'm like, and technically, I'm not even supposed to be paying you until today for it. Like, so I'm like, you pressing me over this extra little money. But the whole point is, like, it's for you to rap on the beat. And I don't owe you until today. I was even doing you a solid by paying you the other day. So, but you know, I was thirsty, man. You know, just Patrick CC said drink water. So make sure y'all drink some water, man. Like, for real, because I was thirsty for the wrong stuff. Thirsty for placements, thirsty because I'm just like, you know, like, man, I've been doing this producing shit for a long time. Like, I'm really ready to get on or whatever. But whole time, like, dude was playing me for real. So then I come to find out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, he ended up pressuring me into sending him the rest of the bread, even though I hadn't received a finished product or even remotely heard anything. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thirsty, and I'm just like, man, he an artist. He signed to a label. Like, I keep blowing that off because I'm just like, well, dude's legit. He out here like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people know Xanman. So I'm like, why would he finesse me? Why? Because he wants your money, stupid. you know, at this point, I feel like I just about soured everything I had going on, because I'm just like, you know, I had told my friends, I had told my family, I told my wife, you know what I'm saying? I told my boys. I'm like, bro, I just got on with Xanman, you know what I'm saying? I called my homeboy who we be listening to Xanman to or whatever. I was like, yeah, you know, bro, I just got the placement. He was like, all right, bet. Like, I sent him the DMs, I got the number. Bro, we was tapped in, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, this is what it's all about. Because Xanman was basically like, you know, he was like, bro, oh, you broke, oh, you ain't got it. I knew you was playing games, like this and that. Because I basically wasn't trying to send him the rest of the money, but he was just like, you know, so you pressed me. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna show you I'm a legit real artist and I'm really passionate about my craft. I'll shoot it to you. So he was like, all right, bet, we're gonna tap in, You know, even when I had sent the bread, he was just like on some weird shit. Because I had sent it through PayPal, the last bit, I had sent it through PayPal. But then when I had sent it through PayPal again, he was like, nah. And like, because I basically just sent him the bread, sent him a screenshot, and he texted back and was like, nah, send it to this. And basically he wanted me to Apple Cash him, because, you know, Apple Cash is not refundable. And so basically, like, I was like, all right, you know, cool. I get it, stuff happens. Stuff happened with my PayPal before. So I'm like, all right, yeah, you know, cool. So I sent it to Apple Cash. Bro ain't never end up sending me shit. I called, I text. Eventually he ended up just like either changing his number completely or blocking me. One of the two. Either way, it's not good. I didn't get the shit back. But I got my lick back a little bit. Luckily, because I did PayPal, I was able to get half of my money back. And you know, it was only $400. But still, in the grand scheme of things, for a young starving artist, that $400 is a lot, and it can take you a long way. So for me, losing that money was a little bit of everything. Because it's like, not only did I lose money, but I also got finessed because I didn't get a placement. And now, an artist that I really liked just spun the block on me twice, making me look stupid and thirsty. And really, there's nobody to blame but myself. Niggas seen all the red flags, all the debaucherous behavior. Listen to the fucking music. Ain't nothing positive in that shit. You really think this dude gonna do something positive for you without his manager being on his ass? That's one thing that I had learned with these artists, bro. If it ain't coming from the label and you don't know the artist personally, do not do that shit. I don't know if y'all noticed the trend with these niggas with face tats. But I've always had a theory about niggas with face tats, and I'm finna go a little unhinged right here. But niggas with face tats do not have no moral integrity. I mean, if you notice a trend, these niggas be scamming, especially the ones with face tats. And completely going against my moral compass, I compromised myself for a placement that I was not going to get in the first place. He saw a fan DMing him. He said, oh yeah, let me call fan, press fan for money. Fan gives money. I do whatever I do with the money, and that's the end of it. And you know, I mean, like I said, it wasn't a lot of money, but it's just still the fact that it's just like, you know, there's artists that have gotten people for way more, like thousands more. And you know, like I said, I was able to get half of my bread back off of PayPal joint. But you know, that Apple Cash shit, that's shit gone, nigga. That shit out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so like, that shit was embarrassing. Like, so I never had really even told nobody for real. Like, I never told nobody. But like, you know, since I'm in this producer space now and I'm really here and I'm serious, like, I'm gonna start sharing a lot of my producer horror stories with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of niggas out here scamming. I actually got a whole video on scamming that's gonna be coming out in the near future. So please be on the lookout for that. But like I said, man, that was my experience with Xanman. That's how I like got finessed, kind of, sort of. I think I did for real, because like I said, he ended up blocking me, and I never got to be placed. But the thing is, though, I still got his email, though, so you know what I'm saying? I can still flood him with beats. So there's always a silver lining, even if it's not really silver. It's always a lining. But nah, for real, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if y'all think. Have y'all ever been scammed by a rapper, producer, artist? Have y'all ever been scammed, period? If so, you know, drop your stories down below. I love the engagement. I love my audience. I appreciate y'all so much. Be looking forward for some new content. Peace.